7th largest country by area. 28 states, 7 union territories. 780 languages. 3rd largest standing army in the world. 70 satellite launches and 100 space missions. The most populous democracy in the world. 3rd largest by purchasing power. We are India. With a booming Indian middle class standing tall at over 300 million people and rural India growing infrastructurally at a higher rate than urban India, the Indian population is increasing in skilled workforce and hence demands a superior class of public and private services for quality of life. India's population is growing at an astonishing 1.3% annually. And the biggest challenge for India is the dual fight of containing a developing country's health concerns while firefighting a new array of developed world disorders. We would like to believe the India shining story, but the real health index of our nation seems to be telling a different story.
There are 3 things in health: quality, cost and access. I think in all of these, if all the stakeholders give their individual strength, will make it a more effective. Everyone knows around the world there is no country which has no pain point in the healthcare system. But our problems are a little more. We have the earlier challenges still existing, and with these new challenges of NCDs, the 21st healthcare challenges.
Health is wealth, but the fact is that the economic burden of illnesses to the Indian economy is estimated at $6.2 trillion by the end of 2030. India forms 19.1% of the world's population. India is said to be one of the youngest populations in the world. And this change in the population pyramid is expected to fuel the demand for healthcare in general and particularly lifestyle diseases. The Indian healthcare industry is booming at 15% year-on-year growth rate, with healthcare operations comprising of hospitals, medical infrastructure, medical devices, pharmaceuticals, clinical trials, outsourcing, medical tourism, telemedicine, health insurance, diagnostic centers, and medical equipment.
We have a very significant challenge today with not only having quality being affected today with the quality of medical education, but also the quantity that we have, which is far shorter than what we need. So we're able to open up, encourage, and get more investments, get good quality into the sector, and increase the volume that we need a lot more in a very, very short term. I think that in itself will be a significant lever that will go in improving the quality of healthcare overall in the country today.
With such a vast human network to manage and the need for speedy delivery of immediate health concerns in rural and urban India, Nat Health is the forum that will facilitate the shift in mindset, delivery and decision making to build a better and a healthier future.
Net Health is the unique platform for all the stakeholders and deliverers to voice their issues and concerns.
There is a huge trust deficit across segments. No one seems to be trusting each other. This is a key challenge in Indian healthcare today. And this is a unique sector where competitors find it difficult to collaborate. Now, unless you have collaborative spirit, you cannot move forward in a sector. We must all rise above our individual organizations for the common cause of the industry. This, I think, in healthcare is the key challenge today in India, and that is the genesis of Nat Health.
Key healthcare challenges faced by India. 1. Lack of skilled manpower. 2. High infrastructure costs. 3. Address the inequalities that characterize Indian healthcare today. 4. Approvals and clearances, issues constraining the pace of development.
Our efforts should be focused on the development of our sector, not only that, providing employment, providing opportunities, continuously coming up with better treatments, cheaper treatments. So I think if we do it right, there is a huge potential for it.
Nat Health is on a mission to secure India's healthcare future. We are committed to do so through our focus on some mission-critical areas.
Within the context of Nat Health, we have created a very clear set of objectives which are around ensuring that the importance of healthcare is well understood in government circles, that we advocate that it is treated pretty much on par with infrastructure, because at the end of the day that is what it is. I mean, this is what our citizenry in India will depend on.
The growth of a nation is not just about tallying its industrial, agricultural and services balance sheet. It is equally about tallying its performance on the Human Development Index.
We have a few and wealthy, but we have a large population which can't yet afford access to care. We run the risk as a country to get sick before we get rich as a country. Clearly, all of these present complexities of care and complexities for healthcare that it's critical for us to dream of a better standard of care for our population in India.
Innovative technologies, processes and partnerships forged by the Indian government and private companies have begun bridging the healthcare gap.
Every organization should actively take part in corporate social responsibility. That includes looking after the poor and the downtrodden. Each organization can decide where would they like to fit in. On our part, since we are a diagnostics company, we would like to take part in testing large numbers of needy people, whether they are urban poor or those living in the 6 lakh villages of India.
Growing population, increasing affordability, comparatively lower treatment costs as compared to many countries of the world, resulting in medical tourism prospect, increased health insurance penetration, increased patient awareness, out-of-the-box, unconventional thinking by the healthcare players for better operations.
We have a terrific opportunity to change the paradigm of healthcare in India. We need to make sure that the focus is on treating wellness and a move away from treatment of only sickness.
I think healthcare is extremely under-penetrated in India. So obviously the healthcare industry has got the potential to become one of the largest employers in the years to come.
Government opening up its arms to PPP and even providing tax holidays and other fiscal incentives will be the key drivers for progress in Indian healthcare. Shortage of skill sets and infrastructure issues will of course need to be addressed with a sense of great urgency.
Our challenge is going to be to create a new era of medicine. One that will work for India, one that will work for the billions of people who are outside India who can't afford the kind of medicine and kind of healthcare that the West has developed.
To move Indian healthcare to the next level for the benefit of patients and the sector, we need a credible and unified voice. With healthcare deliverers, technology providers, diagnostic service providers, health insurers, healthcare communicators, and other stakeholders from around the country coming together at Nat Health, it would become the nucleus of India's healthcare movement forward in years to come. Nat Health, for the nation's health.